Hi, Geometry B and Geometry Bridge students. This is Mr. Leifer. I'm going to make a short video here how to navigate through the class between the two platforms, Blackboard and Math Excel for School. So you'll notice I'm here on the Blackboard login page. Now, it depends on what school district you are from. I have students from all over the state. I might look a little bit different, but it's kind of the basic general screen. Like over here, if it says Spokane, you're in Spokane Public Schools, or Central Valley might look different, or Shoreline, or South Kitsap. So every school district kind of has their own page, but it all has a similar outlay. So go ahead and log in here. Uh, so here's my class. You'll notice I have a lot of classes here. I'm going to go ahead and just get into Geometry B. You'll notice the very first thing that pops up are my announcements. So I do a weekly announcement. So like here, I kind of give you the grade breakdown. I'll always have a little list of things to do for the week. Here's how you get started. Some menu items over here. Here's my teacher info. Okay, if you ever need to get a hold of me, there's my cell phone number, there's my email. You can basically call, text, email anytime. I don't really set office hours. I do have kids, so if I don't get back right away, just kind of be patient. Here's the syllabus and pacing guide. Pacing guide, very important. So if you are in Geometry Bridge, you should be doing 4 items a week. If you are in Geometry B, you should be doing 7 items a week. So we have 5 weeks to complete 35 items. So go ahead and close that. Announcements, coursework, okay? So here is where you watch videos to learn the material. So obviously the welcome unit's here, so I'm gonna get into the very first unit. So it'll kind of give a description of this unit, and it's just a file system right here. Here's the first lesson, and then as you go down, okay, here's the first activity. When you get into the activities, this is where the videos pop up. Okay, so take notes, watch the videos. This one right here, we were having some issues, these explorations. Let me just show you how to navigate through that if you have this issue. If for some reason it won't log on here, it's a Chrome issue. If you do Edge or Firefox, it probably works. But if I just notice geometry similarity, if I scroll down, I'm already in geometry. I'll notice here's similarity. I can just start the lesson right there. And for some reason, whoops, it'll play. Okay, so that's how you watch the videos. Math Excel, you can go here. Here's a calculator if you need it. Here is a graphing calculator if you need it. Here's where you check your grades. If you have help, you can submit a help ticket, or I would start out by emailing me. So that's basically Blackboard in a nutshell. Blackboard is made for 2 things, for announcements and for watching videos to learn the material. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Math Excel. Math Excel is where we do all the work. This is where you do the assignments, test quizzes. You're going to spend about 90% of your time here in Math Excel. So I'll go ahead and sign in. Okay, and I'm going to show Geometry B here. Let me go to the course home first. And Geometry Bridge is about the same. So there'll be a weekly calendar, okay, and I will kind of assign due dates here. So I usually assign Friday at midnight. You can still work on these after the due dates. If I do progress reports, though, if you don't have these done, I'm going to put in zeros just so it kind of keeps you on pace. And no worries, zeros can be replaced without penalties, but you should be doing 7 items a week. You won't have any of these bottom things because I'm an instructor here. Calendar you could look at. Basically, you'll just kind of see that here are the items that are due each week. And I'll put announcements in here too. Homework and tests. This is where you get to the steps. So you can get to your assignments from this home screen, but you can also, this will list out everything for the entire class. Now you'll notice some of these have little green flags next to them. These are prerequisites. So for example, if I try to go to this quiz here, it would say, I can't open this quiz until I get a 60% on these 3 assignments, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and open one. So this one has 10 questions. I'll start with the first question. Okay, I can navigate between the questions by going left and right here, or I can skip around by doing this. And then I just go through, and some of these are multiple choice, some are fill in the blanks. Let's see, we're going from the blue figure is the dilation, so obviously it's getting bigger. So I'm gonna get it wrong on purpose here. So final check, nope, doesn't like it. Okay, scale factor, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw some random numbers in. Nope, doesn't like it. Check answer again. Nope, still getting it wrong, still getting it right. Final check. Okay, Now, if I go to the next question here, you'll notice my score up here to the right has not changed. And if I go back here, you'll notice it says question number 1 has a red X, no points for it. Now, if I go back to question number 1 and I hit similar questions here, it resets the problem. So now I can get it correct and get points for it, okay? Some other things to help over here in the question help, okay? You can do help me solve this. That kind of walks you through step by step. Most students like view an example. Okay, this is a quick way to get help on the problem. Okay, and you know, I can continue. It'll go through step by step. It'll be almost identical with different numbers. Okay, and find my answer. Okay, you can also here hit Ask My Instructor. Ask My Instructor sends an email to me of this exact problem because sometimes it's hard to, in an email, explain what you're having trouble with. So now when you are doing these problems, okay, it takes me some time to get back to you sometimes. I can't answer right away every time depending on what I'm doing. So if you hit this Ask My Instructor, just know I'm either going to probably make a video or I'm going to have to work out the problem and write it down and explain, or I'm going to have to find a video. So when you do Ask My Instructor, it's not instantaneous feedback compared to View an Example. Now you'll notice also sometimes they have video links in here as well. And they've got a calculator if you need it, and so on. And that's basically how you go through the problem and just kind of go through and let's see, check your answer. Is this one a reduction? We're going from blue from the black, so reduction. Good, looks good. Looks like the scale is 1/3 to mean. 1 divided by 3. 1 divided by 3. Check your work. Okay, and now you'll notice that I got full credit for this problem, and you'll notice my percentage up here is now at 10%. Okay, and you have to get 60% or 70% to move on, depending on which class you're in. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and email me or call or text at any time. And best of luck to y'all out there, and I look forward to working with you.